Have you ever wondered why the American dollar holds such global dominance today? Well, the story begins in the year 1792, with the birth of the dollar, a decision influenced by the Coinage Act. The early American leaders had a momentous choice to make. What would be the foundation of the new American currency? They took inspiration from the widely circulated and respected Spanish dollar. And so, the American dollar was born. The first designs of the dollar were far from the ones we see today. The flowing hair dollar, for instance, was one of the earliest designs, a symbol of the new nation's aspiration and independence. The dollar, however, was not simply handed its global power. It had to earn it. It rose, it fell, it faced challenges, and it overcame. But remember, this was just the inception of the dollar's story. The journey of the dollar, however, was just beginning. The American Civil War, a significant event in history, also played a key role in the evolution of the dollar. Amidst the turmoil and bloodshed, economic necessity birthed a new form of currency: paper money. The onset of the war led to severe metal shortages. Coins, previously a staple of the economy, became scarce. In response, the government issued paper bills known as greenbacks in an attempt to stabilize the economy. The name greenback was derived from the distinctive green color on the back of the bills. This new form of currency was not without its challenges. It faced skepticism and resistance from citizens accustomed to tangible gold and silver coins. However, the practicality of paper money during the economic strain of the war gradually led to its acceptance. This was a turning point that set the stage for the dollar's future dominance. Following the Civil War and the acceptance of paper money, the United States faced another significant financial event: the Panic of 1907. This economic crisis revealed the need for a central banking system to control monetary policy and prevent such economic disasters. This led to the birth of the Federal Reserve in 1913. The Fed, as it is commonly known, was established with the main objective of providing a safer, more flexible, and more stable monetary and financial system. The Federal Reserve was given the power to adjust the amount of money in circulation, set interest rates, and act as a lender of last resort during financial crises. This marked a new chapter in the story of the American dollar, as it now had an institution that could manipulate its value to offset economic downturns and maintain stability. The establishment of the Federal Reserve was a game-changing event that would play a critical role in the dollar's journey to becoming a dominant global currency. Even with the Federal Reserve in place, the American economy was not immune to crises. The most significant of these was the Great Depression, which struck in 1929 and lasted a decade. The economy collapsed, unemployment soared, and the dollar's value plummeted. The Federal Reserve, still in its infancy, struggled to manage this crisis. In response to this economic catastrophe, President Franklin D. Roosevelt introduced a series of programs, public work projects, financial reforms, and regulations collectively known as the New Deal. One of the key tenets of the New Deal was taking the United States off the gold standard domestically, allowing the Federal Reserve to increase the money supply without being restricted by the gold reserves. This move aimed to stimulate economic growth and combat deflation, a critical step in the dollar's evolution. The New Deal's policies laid the groundwork for a more active role for the government in the economy and set the stage for the dollar's future developments. But before we delve further into the dollar's journey, if you're enjoying this journey through the history of the dollar, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more such insightful content. How did the gold standard contribute to the rise of the dollar? The year was 1900, and the United States formally adopted the gold standard, a monetary system where the value of currency is directly linked to gold. This move established the dollar's value on an international level, as gold was universally accepted as a measure of wealth. Under this system, each dollar was backed by its equivalent in gold, which was stored in the vaults of the U.S. Treasury. This gave people faith in the dollar, knowing that their paper money could be exchanged for a tangible and valuable asset, gold. However, as time marched on, this system began to show its limitations. The gold standard tied the health of the economy to the amount of gold reserves, constraining the government's ability to manage economic downturns. In 1971, President Richard Nixon made a bold decision. He announced that the United States would no longer convert dollars to gold at a fixed value, effectively abandoning the gold standard. This move transitioned the United States and subsequently the world into a fiat currency system where the value of money is not based on any physical commodity but rather on the trust and confidence of the people who use it. This marked a major shift in the global economic landscape. As we moved away from the gold standard, the dollar's value became more flexible, a change that would have profound implications for its future role on the world stage. But what catapulted the dollar to its current status of global dominance? Let's take a step back to the mid-20th century, a time of great change. It was 1944. The world was in the throes of World War II, and leaders from 44 nations gathered in Bretton Woods, New Hampshire. The aim? To establish a new monetary system that would stabilize the world economy after the war. The result was the Bretton Woods Agreement. This landmark pact pegged other currencies to the dollar, and the dollar itself was pegged to gold. This made the dollar the world's primary reserve currency, establishing its dominance on the global stage. But what does it mean to be a reserve currency? Well, it means that the dollar is held in significant quantities by governments and institutions as part of their foreign exchange reserves. It's used in international transactions and considered a hard currency, meaning it's reliable and stable. Being the world's reserve currency comes with its perks. It allows the US to borrow money at a lower cost and gives the country significant financial and geopolitical influence. However, it's not all roses. The responsibility of maintaining the dollar's value and stability rests heavily on America's shoulders. This monumental shift in global economics didn't happen overnight. It was the result of strategic decisions, economic strength, and a bit of luck. The dollar had now become a global powerhouse. So where does the dollar stand today, and what challenges does it face? The modern dollar continues to be a powerhouse in the global economy. Its dominance is evident, with the dollar being the preferred currency for international trade and in foreign exchange reserves. Yet this standing is not without its trials. Today the dollar is grappling with the rapid rise of digital currencies or cryptocurrencies. These digital assets, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, are decentralized, meaning they are not managed by a central bank or government. They offer a level of privacy and freedom that traditional currencies like the dollar cannot. This has led to a surge in their popularity, posing a potential threat to the dollar's supremacy. Yet, the dollar's challenges are not confined to the digital realm. Economic instability, both at home and abroad, can also sway the dollar's standing. Economic downturns like the recession of 2008 can weaken the dollar, making it less attractive to investors. On the global stage, economic crises in countries heavily reliant on the dollar can also shake its position. Furthermore, the dollar faces competition from other strong currencies. The euro, for instance, has been a formidable contender since its inception in 1999. The Chinese yuan, too, has been gaining traction, with China's economic rise propelling its currency forward. Despite these challenges, the dollar has proven resilient. Its deep-rooted history, global acceptance, and the strength of the American economy lend it a certain robustness. Yet, the landscape is ever-evolving. The rise of digital currencies, economic upheavals, and the emergence of rival currencies all bring with them a sense of uncertainty, but also an intriguing complexity to the dollar's journey. The dollar's story is far from over. Its future, much like its past, is filled with potential for change, challenges to overcome, and milestones to reach. As we move forward into the 21st century, one thing is clear. The journey of the dollar continues, its future as intriguing as its past. Scene script. Even as we've explored the past and present challenges of the dollar, the future holds many questions. What will happen to the dollar in the face of rising digital currencies? Will cryptocurrencies eventually replace the dollar, or will they coexist? Could another national currency ever dethrone the dollar as the world's primary reserve currency? These are questions that experts ponder as they look towards the future. Some believe that digital currencies might eventually replace traditional ones, but others argue that the dollar's long-standing dominance and the stability it offers will ensure its survival. Similarly, while the rise of economies like China and the EU could potentially challenge the dollar's supremacy, the dollar's deeply entrenched role in global finance makes this a daunting task. Regardless of these speculations, one thing is certain: the future of the dollar remains a fascinating topic of discussion, filled with potential twists and turns. As we continue to navigate through the 21st century, the journey of the dollar is a story that will continue to unfold, its ending as yet unwritten. As we wrap up this journey into the history, present, and potential future of the American dollar, we hope you've gained a deeper understanding of this powerful global currency. Stay tuned for more explorations into intriguing topics. Having traversed through the intriguing timeline of the American dollar, we've reached the end of our journey today. We hope this exploration has given you a deeper insight into the evolution, challenges, and potential future of this global powerhouse of a currency. If you found this journey enlightening, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Visual cue, like and subscribe icons pop up on the screen. Your support helps us continue creating insightful content on a range of intriguing topics. Remember, the story of the American dollar, like many stories in the vast expanse of history and economics, is a complex tale of power, change, and resilience. And as we continue to stride forward into the 21st century, this tale continues to unfold. Stay tuned to our channel to keep exploring these fascinating narratives. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep learning.